Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 5 on the Hermitcraft server. Season 5, guys, not 4 like I said in the last episode, as one lovely person in the comments said. I'm sorry, I said Season 4. It's a habit. When you've done 150 episodes of a season, it becomes quite the habit to say exactly what you usually say in every of those videos. So, as you can see from the last episode, we have been busy. Oh, I missed that mushroom there. That was a failed jump. But as you can see, I have been getting the grass done quite a lot here. Now, I did actually have a look from my comments a little bit earlier. I've been really slacking on replying to comments, but I totally read absolutely every single one of them. So thank you so much for the support, guys. Comments, trust me, I always read them. I just don't have the ability to reply to all of them because there's a lot of you guys at the moment, which is incredible. I really want to thank you guys for the support and the likes on the videos. If you continue to enjoy the series, do continue to like it and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, I'm super looking forward to today because I want to finish off the tower, which is number 1. But also, I was doing a little bit of digging up here. I've got rid of one more layer of this stone that's up here. As you can see, I've removed all my trees. I've added a pillar of doom. I don't even know what that is there for. I jumped off it with my elytra in live stream, but because I still don't have mending, I don't really want to be wearing my elytra everywhere because, well, that and I don't have rockets, so it's actually pretty pointless. But digging was taking absolutely ages. I do only have efficiency 4 at the moment, not efficiency 5, but even then, you don't have instant mine. So, I would like to see if I could get a beacon today. Now, I do have some iron blocks. I've got 17 iron blocks in there. And have I got any other iron elsewhere? I've got 9 in there, which is another block. So, 18 blocks. 19, 20. Oh, no, wait, you know what? There's actually some more. But this still isn't anywhere near. Oh, there's some in there that hasn't been smelted. Okay, so basically, I'm on my way to getting enough iron for a beacon. So what I should be doing is actually getting towards that beacon. But as you guys may or may not know if you were at my first live stream of this server, I went to the end and had a little bit of an accident. And last stream I also had another accident. Yes, guys, 2 accidents right there. You see that? 2 on the tab. Oh, that means I've died twice. The first time was accidentally ender pearling into lava in the Nether from the Wither skeleton farm. Great, that was also clipped. I'm sure they'll be linked down in the description if I don't add them to the video, so you can check them out and laugh at my misfortune. And the second time, I let's just say I fell down a hole, which is over here somewhere. Here it is. Yeah, let's just say I didn't make sure that water was deep enough, and therefore I went splat on the floor down there. So, yeah, apparently I'm an expert at Minecraft right now. But anyway, the iron is smelting up nicely. I'm going to swap to my iron gear, and we're going to go to check out the Wither skeleton farm, and hopefully not die this time. No ender pearls on the hotbar, folks. Definitely no ender pearls. Not a good idea. Here we go, guys. We're ready. We're donned in iron armor right here. Got protection, 3 leggings, protection, boots. Didn't seem to have any chestplate or helmet. Think I might have lost those in the previous death, but I'm ready to go into the Nether, and we're going to go find the Wither skeleton farm and hopefully slay a whole bunch of Wither skeletons. Actually, I've just thought I've got a looting 3 book or sword. Don't know which. Think it might be on my sword, my diamond sword, but that might be a better option. Yep, I'm going to take that and just pray that I don't fall in lava. Because that is not going to be a nice thing to lose. So, if I remember correctly, there's a little area up here which I randomly found on live stream. And I went up it and I just happened to come across the Wither skeleton farm. Yeah, look, here we go. So, there's no signpost or anything. I just happened upon this. And, yeah, it's a good thing I did because no one was telling me the coordinates in the chat, because I don't think anyone was around. But yes, we should have some Wither skeletons in here. I've just thought I don't have any milk. Okay, let's just hope we only find them in the farm, because anywhere else... Oh. We're not gonna... Oh. I'm glad that someone destroyed that. I think I need to be up there. Oh, rip Biffa. Oh no, all the bad things are happening. This isn't a good sign, guys. This isn't a good sign. Oh, dearie me. So also while I'm over here, I need to kill a lot of blazes. I actually need some blaze rods for the end rods that I want to make on the tower. So let's hope I collect some of them as well. It's very loud over here and I'm scared already. Oh, dearie me. This isn't going to be good. Let's hope I don't hit a pigman. They seem to very much be... Oh, Kevin Bacon. Hey, man. Long time no see. What's up? Why? I'm going to totally hit Kevin at some point. Please, that's not a good idea too. Oh, flip, I'm on fire already. But... Found him! I found the gang! Hey, what's up, man? Please don't hit me. That'd be great. Thanks. And also, please drop your head. That'd be also great. Okay, I didn't hit a pigman, but a skeleton did. And now they're angry. I don't know what that means. Does that mean they're coming for me? Hopefully not. Oh no. This could end really badly. Definitely do not want to interest any pigmen. That'd be the worst kind of death. Oh goodness. Huzzah! I got an achievement for the first blaze rod. Oh yeah, I'm not that much of a noob. Honest. Guys, I got one. I think someone might have left the nether or something because suddenly I started getting a lot of spawns. I was just about to leave as well. Alright, I'm going to put that in there. That is my one. No one steal that, okay? Okay, peeps. I'm saying that I'm actually going to store that and that in there as well for now because otherwise I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to lose them. So that is my stuff right there. Right, pigmen, do not come near me. I do not want to swing at you. So this pentaspawner seems to be working pretty well. Go AFK for like 2 minutes, and then there are a million mobs all running around like crazy people. It is amazing, and look at me, I'm already at 41 levels, so I'm going to gather a whole bunch of levels, do some enchanting, get myself another spare sword, because I don't want to lose this one, and you can tell already it's getting a little bit lower than it was previously. But yeah, no luck with the wither skeletons. I got one skull, and that was it, but hey. Gonna spend loads of time doing that on a live stream when there are hopefully less people online, because it didn't seem to be working so well. Anyway, back to the island. So back at base now, just running over here with some extra materials to work with. Did I bring some dirt over? I did, perfect. Right, I'm gonna start building some more on this. I'm actually not gonna show you guys much of it. I'm basically gonna be adding a floor, I think about at this level here. So it's behind the wall to there, so we don't have this weird like sticking out part here, which we could have added to the inside, you know, added some stairs, used it as like an archway or something, but I think that's pretty good for the floor, making the bottom floor only 4 blocks tall, which I think is perfect. And then I need to actually build the second layer, and then there's going to be a third layer. So the third layer is going to be very, very tiny, very, very small, thin, but before that we actually get to the roof, which, like I mentioned, prismarine is something I don't have just yet. I do have a flower though, which is very, very nice. We'll add it there for now. And yeah, I don't have any prismarine right now, and Impulse is AFK. I will speak to him at some point. Perhaps when I know for a fact that he is done with his prismarine farm, and yeah, we'll get on with that at some point. But for now, I think I'll just add dirt for the roof, and we'll just have to deal with it, guys. We'll just have to deal with it. Could even add some grass and get some plants growing on it, though. That could be kind of cool, actually. But yeah, prismarine is definitely something I'm going to need pretty soon. So I've just brought my camera count on to take a look so that I don't have to actually come down off the top of here, because it's quite the way down now, because I haven't got a staircase, haven't really got a ladder. I've sort of got a ladder, there's a ladder there, but it only goes up to there so far. We've added a little roof up here, which I think is looking good. I've missed a block there by the looks though. And this is what it's looking like. Pretty snazzy. I really like this thing here. This like roof that I did. I was just playing around and not really messing around too much with it, just like placing it down, making it symmetrical. I'm gonna put an end rod in between these. That is my plan with the end rods, by the way, for those that didn't quite understand what I meant last episode. Put them in between the 2 cobblestone walls there. But I'm liking that so far. That's a good height as well. I think we're gonna add the smaller tower onto. We're gonna add a roof, so that's gonna go up like 3 blocks or so. And then it's going to go in a little bit with that roof, and it's going to go up into a tower, which I don't know whether or not I want to put a dome on top or a triangle sort of thing. I think a triangle, because if I'm going to be building like a brown utopia thing in the middle, if I decide to add a dome to that in the future, I don't want a dome being on here as well. I want them to be very, very separate. So yeah, dome is out of the question. I also need to finish off that terraforming there. But yes, I have a lot to do, guys. So BRB, and we need to finish off this side and the back. Only 2 sides are done out of 4. We've got a lot to go, so BRB. So I'm nearly to the full height of this place. I'm just going to add a few stairs just on the front so we can have a look at these. I think I'm going to have them like this so we've got a little bit more detail. I might also add some walls on this level as well. So basically this right here is actually going to be the last bit before the actual triangular roof appears. That should then go up quite high. I might have to do multiple layers or something, so let's actually do something like this as well, just to kind of get a nice gradient going up, because basically, like, with this kind of tower, you don't want it to just be like, hey, I'm really fat, oh, hey, I'm really thin. Like, you want it to be like, I don't know, suddenly change from one to another. I mean, unless that's what you're going for, of course, but generally towers don't work like that, I guess. I don't know, I haven't really done much research on towers for this build, which probably is a bad idea. I'm thinking also, I might then bring it out one more. Let's try this out. It's very difficult when you build up in the sky to then know what it is that this is going to look like. So let's try something like this, and we'll only do it on the front this time, so I don't have an awful lot to remove. There we go. I'm also going to add some slabs on these just to give a little bit more of a triangular effect before we then go up into the actual triangle in the center for the roof. So let's head down a little bit. These are little, like, I don't know what to call them, windows, I guess. Do I have any? I think I left. Oh. Sorry, I could have sworn that was an iron bar then. I was like, what? I didn't bring any iron bars with me. I could try fences. I don't know if I'm going to like them, though. No, I don't really want to use them. I think I'm going to go with iron bars if I put anything on them. I've added some grass as well to let that grow, just because I don't think it's going to be any time soon that I actually have any dark prismarine to put in there instead. So imagine this is dark prismarine and also the roof above when I add that. Anyway, let's have a quick pop out here and take a level look. Okay, that looks better than I expected. I could actually, you know what, I could even leave it like that without the roof. I think it needs that extra bit of colour though. As much as the dark prismarine and the cyan clay together, which is going to be the roof, hasn't got a lot of like bright colour in it, I think it's just gonna make it pop when we have that on the roofs. Yeah, definitely the roof on it. It could work like this as well though, but look at this thing. I love how like symmetrical it is. Just a lot of people troll me and go, "Oh my god, you're named FalseSymmetry. Why do you like actual true symmetry, like actual symmetry?" But no, I do. I very much do. Yeah, this is looking sweet. Oh, under here, I'm thinking about putting some lighting so that it glows from the outside, because I do realise I've got a gap. Rain could be coming in, although to be honest, I can't actually be sure if it rains in a mooshroom biome or not. I have no clue. But actually, while it's becoming nighttime, I don't know if anyone's going to sleep. Let's have a quick pop out here. I really need to get myself some feather falling boots. I want to try the end rod idea on a couple of little things. I know that I want them there. And then also if it's nighttime, we'll have a good look at it. Can I add them down here as well? I think I could probably add one there and there. Let's have a quick look. Did I like little teardrops? Now, my texture pack is a little bit different with these. They have grey bottoms instead of the purple, but once I've added all the end rods and we've done the roof, etc., I'm going to come back, add all the end rods all the way around it, like where I want them, and we'll take a look at it with them grey and also with them normal coloured, because I don't think it's going to make a huge difference for other people when they come along and see it with the purpley colour. But I also don't want it to look too terrible. But yeah, we're going to be adding these in certain places around the place, which will be super, super awesome. I really, really like how they look, actually. Which is saying something, because usually I actually hate end rods. So yeah, looking pretty good. Okay, one last look in the camera account, because I just had to do it in the camera account, because this thing, oh, it looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. Look at it glowing. Okay. A lot of people were confused why I picked a mushroom biome last episode, because they were like, False, if you're going to change it to grass, you might as well be at any other biome. The only thing, the one and only thing, not even the green grass, the only thing I wanted a mushroom biome for was so that I didn't have to play with lighting. Like, I didn't have to make everything half-slabbed. My full slabs base of last season, for those that didn't watch that season, or don't remember or whatever, everything in that base was half slabbed because I didn't want mob spawning within it, but I wanted it to be a huge, vast, dark area, and it sort of worked, but it sort of didn't. You have a lot of issues with half slabs and lighting, but this thing right here Doesn't need lights at all. I've only got the amount of light that I want on the exterior of it. I might even add some more or less, or, you know, I can play around with lighting and I can stand back away from it and be like, you know what, that's got a good amount of lighting. I don't have to worry about mobs in any way, shape or form. I've added a staircase inside, as you can see right now, all the way up to about this level. The water goes all the way from the roof. And, yeah, I do think there's something missing here. I want some sort of farmland, and I'm going to build that off camera right now and fiddle around with that. I've had a little bit of a pond, you know, a little bit of grass, just a little bit of whatever I had on me. Again, I don't have an awful lot of materials at the moment, but yeah, we're dealing with the grass roof at the moment. The grass is growing on the roof right now, and it sort of is the similar colour. I mean, it's as green like the dark prismarine as we're going to get with the blocks that I have. I definitely need to get some cactus at some point, because I need to make cyan clay, because at least then I could have at least made it all cyan clay and added the prismarine in afterwards. But this way works too. This could even actually work like this. I could definitely make it work with the grass, but I don't want to. I want to make it more of a fully fledged building rather than sort of a garden as well. Anyway, this is it. I'm going to do some more details, do the farmland on the side, do maybe a bit of the interior, but I think I'm going to leave this until I've worked out where I want my storage and everything like that. I'll add like a bedroom perhaps. I'll put my bed over here. And I actually do want to bring the portal over here at some point, but I think I want that to be underground somewhere. So I do need to start digging out this area here quite a lot. But anyway, let's get on with that, and yeah, we'll have a quick look at it at night time. At daytime too. Here we go, the sun is up. Vintage beef has slept, and I think it still looks as good in the day, if not a little bit worse. The lighting definitely adds something to it that makes it mystical and awesome. But yeah, looks pretty good either way. So I've decided whilst it is daytime, I'm actually going to head... That is south. Oh, it is this way. Okay, so this is north. I keep forgetting that. That is on the right hand side of my island. That is on the left. That is where Azuma is. He's directly west of mine, which means that this is kind of far away from him. So, you know, my start base is sort of far away, and I guess we're going to be working our way that way if things go to plan like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll end up just building sporadically around the biome. But anyway, I mentioned in that last clip that I need to go and get some cactus, and I thought, you know what? One thing I haven't done this season yet is go on a boat ride. I was going to say around the island, although let's have a quick look. It's very open at the back. You see those like two windows there? I think I'm going to close up the top one a little bit and make it less of a door. I don't know yet. I don't think I'm actually using it as a balcony of any kind. But anyway, I'm actually going to head directly north this way, which, by the looks of it right now, there isn't actually anything in front of me. I was hoping that there would be a desert. In fact, there does seem to be a desert. Perfect, right there. Now, if this is the island, I think the island isn't claimed by anyone, if I remember correctly. Although I can't actually tell if this is an island yet. It doesn't look like it is an island. I need to be careful, because I know Clear's base is around here somewhere, but I've got a feeling that her base might be the other side of this island if it is an island. So let me leave my my boat there. In fact, there are some cool horses here. Oh, I thought I'd literally parked that on the bank then. I was like, what? Somehow I've mounted the beach there. But okay, so this is actually a really cool area. Oh, you know what, guys? This is actually an island. I didn't realise it was so pretty. I don't know if this is anyone's. I don't think it is. Oh, I do like it though. I do like it. I do. Oh, this is really pretty. Okay, well, see, if only this kind of biome was like non-spawnable, like a biome that's actually like kind of, you know, decent to build in. I would totally have picked this. I would have totally picked this, because you've got the mountain here already. Although, I don't know, I kind of like the idea that I'm going to be doing some terrain stuff. But yeah, I want to get some sand. There isn't any cactus though. There are some white horses, which is actually cool. I think I'm actually going to come back for these horses at some point. Anything else though? I guess while I'm here, I might collect the acacia trees and saplings, because I don't have any of those. There's some more of the brown horses as well, which is nice. Again, I will collect those, and I think if I go over there or just continue around the island, I will end up in a desert. I just need a few cactus, maybe a little bit of sand, just so I can actually grow the cactus on my island. And yeah, then we'll be good for cyan dye, which is what we're going to need in the near future. And then maybe Nah, you know what, I'm actually going to leave the roof until I have prismarine. Leave it grass, because that has all grown all lovely, and yeah, let me collect some saplings, and then we will hopefully end up in a desert biome pretty soon, which is over there somewhere. But look at this island. It's so cool. So cool. Well, this wasn't exactly my best idea, because now it's night time. The reason I left at daytime was so that it would just be day. Okay, let's collect a few of these, and then we're leaving. There's also bunny rabbits over here if I ever want them, which is nice. But yeah, this is generally, I think, Cleo's area. If Cleo's even, I think Cleo's, has Cleo made a video? I don't know, I've got a feeling this is her area. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's not even a desert. I can't, it's so hard to keep track of what I'm doing, let alone anyone else. Oh, Python's sleeping now. Great Python, thanks. But no, I'm gonna leave with this cactus. As soon as possible. I'm getting a lot of lag issues with flipping invisible blocks. It is ridiculous. I was placing blocks down to, you know when you get a ghost blocks, you place a block down, right, and then you remove it. It wasn't removing, so I ended up placing loads of dirt blocks around me to try and get rid of this one block of sand that was affecting me. But then I would dig them, and they would turn into ghost blocks. So basically, blocks were just disappearing in front of me. But they were still there, so I ended up pretty much being in, like, not a box. I didn't, like, go around me with invisible blocks, but it was kind of trolly. Anyway, we've got quite a long way to go. God, maybe 1,000 blocks to travel, but it's all ocean, so we should get there with no time at all. Okay, we're coming back to the island, and I thought I'd record this because... oh, that looks pretty sweet. Imagine coming up on a boat and just, like, seeing, like, imagine a whole village and all this being green. I think that'd be really cool. I'm just trying to picture it, you know, like what it would look like, what it's like, you know, as, you know, a boat traveler coming from sea to this crazy land of, well, friendliness, because, I mean, you know, there's no mobs, so you don't have anything attacking you ever. But yes, you'll be able to tell that I did do some work before I left for the cactus, which I will be planting somewhere soon. I actually want to build some proper farms here, guys. I actually want to build a proper, like, cactus farm. Like, if you remember, I think it was what Azuma and stuff did for... Azuma did for Hermit Pack. He built like farms, like made them part of the design and the idea, the overall theme. I really want to do that here as well, but I can't figure out how to do that. I guess things like a blacksmith could have like a, you know, a furnace array in it or something like that, but I don't know, like cactus, like I have no idea. I feel like you guys might have good ideas of how to, you know, like build a cactus farm but make it part of something. I don't know. I'm sure we'll come up with ideas as we go. But yes, I've destroyed this area over here a little bit more. I love how that looks right there. We have 2 farms on either side. Now they're both the same size. I've broken them up a little bit, made it seem like kind of, you know, they're broken up a little bit here, and also like seeds have kind of like, you know, spread out a little bit. It's not, you know, great because it's, you know, one full block, you know, it's not chiseling bits where I could make this kind of a little bit more messy. But yeah, I really like it. I've got this like half circle here coming off with a stand there, which is the same the other side, but as you would see if you look at the terrain, obviously one side's got a hill, the other side hasn't. So it's a nice, it's like the kind of ground has started growing towards it, you know, and the ocean has perhaps brought the land in this way and build it up on this side. I'd love to be able to like really carefully think about it, and like everything I build maybe kind of have a certain like wind direction. So actually it'd be nice if maybe the wind came from the east and everything was then kind of built up towards the east. So like if there's any land, like, because obviously the waves would come in this way if the wind was facing that way. Although saying that, there isn't really much of the island that touches, is there really? Because I've got that there mostly. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm absolutely rambling like a crazy person. I'm gonna get on with this inside here. Probably gonna have a little area down there that is like my storage area and stuff. Don't really want it destroying the build with just my millions and millions of chests. I'm gonna have a look at the jellyfish and kind of count out how many chests I had there, and maybe make at least not double, but you know, a little bit more than I had there, because then at least I know that I've got the storage for it. Because yeah, that is what the last season was like on the beginning of the server. Yeah, really looking forward to having the stuff for the roofs. But that is exactly it, guys. Remember to leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See ya!
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.